Yo! Hi guys. Yo, we're good. We're back. Hello, hello, hello. Can everyone see me? Yes, guys. I just came back from Utica University. It was fun. Trapping ourselves in the dorm was quite insane. There were a bunch of areas and fun experiences that we see. I also watched NBA, which is literally insane. And sometimes people might experience the opening ceremonies that were there. It's kind of crowded by the amount of people that were having bunch of parties, arcades, and all that stuff. We just spent the whole rest of our evening through this one final moment of being trapped in this place, which were very non-ethical. And I cannot believe how absurd it was. It was unsustainable, but due to what I expect to be, I might feel a little bit boring unless if there were a situation that has been going active lately. And yes, this is my final return based on everything I said earlier. Basically, sometimes it can be a lot more interesting than just inviting a lot of people to this one specific event, and I guess it was crowded at that time. I met a lot of other students that came from other school, which is very interesting, and I bet it was a fun time just to collab with other people, and I mean, it's kind of fun. And I believe I still got the shirt from, you know. Sorry, I thought you were another shadow boxing guy. I was not. Okay, I went to this event called this place. I cannot tell you what it is. So there was a one stream I was in, and I might tell you in just a moment. So you might know what it is. And basically, if you haven't seen that stream, all you gotta do is rewatch it and just comment what it was like being there. Kirsty, good to see you. And I did a little bit of a recap at this moment. I thought it was a little bit more fun than just being in person. And I guess, yeah, everything was totally a lot more chaotic than ever before. Hello to all new members. Good to see you. Molly, hello. And I haven't been live for 3 days, which is insane. And I know some of you guys missed me because I was in that one event. It was a fun time being in a university, like a bunch of dorms. It was so quiet until I met some other people that came from different rooms, and it was quite a lot of fun and tour experience. I didn't even get to record it, but I've seen somebody else try to record stuff based on us playing card games and all that stuff, which is really fun experience to do. I normally do it sometimes with many other friends as well. It was called the State Games, which we personally know, and we were there for just about 5 hours. It was like a overnight haul for this one type of bypass event that were led up into many other states that gone by across New York City, and I would say it has a good feeling about this. But even though we took a lot of transportation in order to get there, it was a faraway location, so we just had to take no school bus at all. It's because the driver could not handle it, and they might get tired easily. So we decided to hire another transportation that could take us there. It should put all of our luggages right through this one entrance where it literally stacks up another pile of luggages to this one specific area. It bunches of space where everything needs to be fully packed into this one transportation. After we got there, the cars were already standing in one line, which is crazy because it led to traffic. I don't know how that's possible. It's because when we got on the bridge, many cars were being piled up everywhere, through one side and another side, which is insane. So we decided to came a little bit late as usual because I know you guys said my pickup time was 11:30, but unfortunately we had to drop off from one school. And even though that school was like only just an hour away, and I don't know how long it could take, but it was a great and fun ride to ever take on a coach bus. If I would probably do it again, either next year or so, then I'll just do it randomly. Justin, good to see you. So yes, I know you guys missed me out on a live stream. I just already made a community post saying that I should be live tomorrow, but no, I decided to go live another day. While I was not live streaming it, I was supposed to record a video. I must get busy with everything based on recording and getting everything done as typically as usual. Sometimes I should start having my a day in a life vlog or something like that. Maybe sometimes I could put lower music, but it might get copyrighted from the owner of YouTube. You just don't want that to happen. Otherwise, serious stuff would lead into a total accident and they would just permanently leak it by proof. And you shouldn't be able to listen to any music that was contaminated loudly or how blasted it was in your ear. We shouldn't be playing any type of videos during midnight because it can lead to overslept and many students wouldn't be able to get to school on time. They need to make up a schedule so that students will be able to be early on time. If they don't set an alarm and by the time it starts to go off easily, everybody's phone will be ringing so loud that their parents might get mad at everyone. They shouldn't betray anyone unless if they start to feel negative based on their own perspective. Their comments might get ruthless and ruthless. It just really wouldn't cooperate that easy. It was so frustrating at this moment that everything starts to fall apart. Long time ago, when one device was being used Back then, they don't have phones. They just invented a telephone for everybody to just call with. That was like when all people were black and white. But now, it's all multicolored. That means it adds up another color which makes it even more brighter. Everything can be clearly seen due to how much preferences in each of every single way and how many things that you could really see through your eye. Will I be able to focus on our attention when I stream? It depends on everything. Whenever I start to go live, all of you guys are able to join the chat and you might be able to comment that are appropriate or not. Maybe if you were too anxious to stream, then don't be afraid to do anything. Just be yourself and be a true partner of one identity. Starting as of this year, we are hosting the FIFA World Cup, and I will be able to stream it so that you guys can be able to watch it along with us so that we can make a video out of it. The place will be taking across the whole entire world. For example, Brazil, India, Bangladesh, Belize, China, Greece, Chile, Georgia, Portugal, and many other countries that are allowed to attend the FIFA World Cup as of this year. It is part of our native language, and to every person that knows how to play sports fairly, all they must do is practice. After every single person that used to kick the ball through that one goal, they will be attending through this one single flight through every country that must be taking the event at. You must book a flight in order to attend. Look, transportations and arrival time will be shown across the mainly schedule as shown above, and we'll be looking out for further details by the time it hits the 11th or the 12th of June. It might be insane to watch. Hopefully, be able to have a little bit of a recap and maybe a pep talk to this one singular and file reaction to this. All streamers are able to stream it wherever you want, but don't be nervous. It's just part of our community.